Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Catherine Corona here. And also here you can see Mike. Mike on my lap. There's Mike. He's he's purring up a storm. And then I have my dog Pete is down at my feet. So we're ready to meditate. And today I was reflecting on, well, it's just really present with me actually. What's really present, it's so present, it's so palpable, is the rhythm of God's breath, the rhythm of creation. So everything has a vibration, right? We've heard this in science. And when you transcend this physical world, open your spiritual ears, your spiritual eyes, your spiritual heart. Some people hear what's called the sound current or feel it or aware of it in some way. The sound current of God, it's been called many, many names in the Bible. In Genesis, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was made flesh. That Word is the sound of God. In Judaism, it's called the voice of the heart. In let's see, one of the Greek scholars called it the music of the spheres. I can't remember which Greek scholar it was. The music of the spheres. We don't talk about the sound current much in our time in history. There's a few people that do. Nada yoga is the yoga of sound. Shabda yoga is the yoga of sound. It was the first yoga. Everything is created out of vibration, which you can consider is sound. And anybody can be aware of it. Sometimes a technique to be aware of it is chanting the names of God. We talked about that in my first series of meditations of healing. We haven't talked about it too much here, but we did do a meditation on Hu, which is an ancient name for God. And that name of God resonates at a vibratory frequency that attunes you to God, to spirit, to the highest frequency that there is. And in that is also a rhythm or a pulse of creation. It's also the pulse of love, because in that pulse, in that rhythm and river of sound, there's an experience of loving that is so profound. It's got me kind of speechless this morning as I just feel it everywhere. So I just wish that for you. And as you practice this inner life, this inner attunement thing, your heart opens up, your soul opens up, and you if you haven't already, and I imagine many of you have, you begin to really become aware, just wake up to the beauty of creation in a way that is infinite. It never ends. It lays this feast of loving, of prosperity at your feet. You accept all things. You love yourself in such a way that is breathtaking. You will judge yourself very little. I'm not going to say you'll stop judging yourself. It seems like such a human thing, but there'll be this sense of ecstasy and bliss. One of the saints in Catholicism, ancient saint, I can't remember which one now, but called it the divine madness of the love of God. It's kind of like that at times. And then we become human and do our checkbooks and deal with our ailments and our aches and pains and things like that. But once you reawaken, you begin to ride above all that. Jesus said, something like, I've transcended the world. That is a very real thing. The world goes on, and your life in the world goes on, and all the things that happen in a life, the ups and downs, the hurdles, and yet you ride in this field of grace, feeling it, aware of it, serving others, aware of their trials and tribulations, and riding above it, being sort of above the world, in it and above it. So we're going to just take some time now to attune inwardly and connect with this river of sound and loving. So just take a breath in. And as you breathe in, you just release everything that happened before, all thoughts, all concerns, anything that's been in your day so far, any thoughts you may have woken up with, any dreams. You just let them all go as you exhale. And breathe in again from the very base of your spine, up through your torso, up into your cranium, out the very top of your head, as if there's a light as well, just above the top of your head that you reach to. And as you exhale, everything that is not of this light is released. And breathe in again from the very base of your spine, up all the way past the top of your head. And this light now encircles your entire being, all around you, as if you're encased in a shield of light. And all that is not of this light is released and transfigured to the most high light and sound of God. And now we just invite, by opening our spiritual ears, our spiritual senses, and our spiritual eyes, to attune to that which is transcendent, to open to receive, to open to awaken, to open to remember who we truly are, the truth of who we are, and where we come from. And then the greater part of us, beyond us, bigger than us, that which created us, that which breathes all of creation into existence, that which sings all of creation into life, that which sings and sounds the turning of the planets, the enlivening of all beings. In this, we also give thanks that we have a life and a mechanism that can be aware both of our physicality and our humanness, and our saintliness, our goodness, our transcendence. In this sound that embraces us and engulfs us, we now know, are aware of how loved we are, how deeply loved we are, that our very existence was created out of love. We look at ourselves and see such a tender, beautiful being that's gone through many things, that doesn't have everything we want, but has so much. A being that has lived with courage, conviction, goodness. A being that has stumbled but gotten up again and again and again. And a being that has loved others with the fullness of our hearts. And in this love of others, we have known existence we have known how we are loved. We let this love grow deeper and fuller. We'll take a few moments in stillness and silence to enjoy this loving, the sound of God, the rhythm of God, and just to be in our awareness of it all. And if your thoughts come wafting back in, just bless them and feel that rhythm of God's sound, of the song of God's love. Let that rhythm be in every part of your being. And feel your breath and the rhythm of your breath. Feel your heartbeat, the rhythm of your heartbeat. This is God's rhythm manifesting through you on this physical plane. And when you're ready, you can just come back into your body. Really sweet meditation today. So thank you. If I take my hands, I'm holding Mike. Here's Mike on my lap. He's just basking in this loving. Berush Beshan, namaste. We'll see you tomorrow. Today was day 8, tomorrow day 9. Enjoy your sleep. May it be sweet. Or your day.